Hi everyone, it's the 14th of June. My voice is more or less back, so it didn't get worse. That's good. And I don't have fever or anything, which is also great. So, yeah, health is wealth, huh? Okay, now we have, yes, uh, remember the CPI spike? And it formed this blue bull flag, but now the bull flag is breaking to the downside, obviously being making it quite bearish, at least for the short term. And I said yesterday I'm expecting red day today and tomorrow, and here we are. Both of them are red because they are basically trying to erase all that CPI spike, which is, yeah, that's just normal. And I don't regret closing that ES long position. I didn't short it. And I'm gonna again look for the next dip to buy into it. And where can we buy it? Um, if we want to be very pedantic with this channel, I think the red bottom band or kind of a bottom band rail is coming our way. And obviously the broken purple resistance that is going to be back tested. And the level for the next level to buy is obviously where, first of all, the first level would be where the CPI has started. The spike has started. It was already breaking that purple resistance, so it was already very bullish. But the level where it started is 53.90. And if it wants to really backtest it, that purple support and the red bottom band, it's at 53.80. So between 53.80 and 90, I think we will put in another low, and I'm going to be watching that kind of price action to buy into it again. Uh, yeah, SPX cash is exactly the same story. That red plus purple uh, potential double support is at 53.75, 53.80. If it wants to get there, then and we see a bounce. Dow Jones is it's showing much worse action here. The green bull flag that was broken to the upside, it came down and now it's broken, and it's the golden bear flag, which I have been mentioning, is also broken. You can see it also got back tested and it's selling off now. So this doesn't surprise us at all because this golden bear flag was there as a warning, and this blue resistance couldn't be broken, which is why I think it may come down all the way to the blue bottom band together with the purple. I'm we can argue that this green bottom band is also a major potential support if it gets there to make this as a channel. Yeah, the green one. But if it gets completely ignored, I'm going to remove this red one. If it gets completely neglected and ignored and all that, then the blue plus purple double support, that would be a beautiful buying level. On futures, it would be 37,250. Dow Jones cash is the same picture. That blue resistance held twice. The golden bear flag is broken, which makes things very red. Okay, short-term bearish. Now, is it going to come and touch that green and rally? I can argue the green top band is here, which would make the bottom band a bit more further down. So the green bottom band is very speculative at the moment. Okay, and the golden bear flag is broken, which makes the target a minimum of last week's low, which is on the cash 38,000. So it's another 287 points to go to touch that to touch the lows of last week, okay, or 2 weeks ago, and then maybe we bounce again, or it comes, as I said, it comes all the way to the blue bottom band eventually, together with the purple support. Then we start a mega rally off that level. This bull market is still healthy, it's still strong, but there is some diverges between these markets now, and that's the worrying bit, of course. Dow Jones and Russell are really, really soft, and Nasdaq and ES are keep pushing, are still pushing, are still pushing. On Nasdaq, I said we will see some red action, which is why the blue top band held and it started pulling back. And I said this is not a short call. You may want to take a short, but it's better to wait to find the underneath support levels and to buy that support bounce. And this has worked so far, more or less. And it works in every bull market. So instead of trying to pick the tops, it's much easier to try to pick the lows and just buy them. Yeah. So the green bottom band or the red bottom band. So it's coming, and it's probably going to test that red bottom band. It's going to be around 19,300 or just above 19,300. And the green bottom band is a potential support. The red one is a potential support. We'll see. But Nasdaq is very strong. So I think after the pullback, we'll keep on going. That purple resistance was broken during CPI, and we will see it coming down, maybe that red bottom band. Maybe you would push like really deep, erase these gains from CPI, and then rally. It remains to be seen. I'm watching this price action right now. Russell is horrible, and the reason is very clear. I marked this red support, and the break out of the wedge and break out of this blue bull flag, and we bought it. We sold it here at 2086, right there after that golden resistance held. That was a good decision because it came down really hard. It kind of like a big round trip. The next day, it bounced off the blue support, touched that 2040, but then it came down again, which stopped the rest of the position. It is what it is. I was hoping and I was really confident that after this bounce, we're going to keep going to that golden resistance and we even smash it. But no, it is not doing it, and the price trumps everything, and the price action. Price means market. I don't know better than the market, so I need to see what the market is showing us right now, and the market is telling us that it is breaking this red support, it's a shame because it was such a beautiful support, and I thought we're gonna really run. Well, not happening, not at all. So maybe we bounce off this. So you can see the blue bull flag has been penetrated back, and that was already very bearish. So I took a small hit on the remaining long, but the first long position made a good profit. Now the black line may turn into a support. We see a bounce, or the golden bottom band. So if it wants to form a bull flag, there is still hope for Russell, even though this red support is broken. Even though this red support is broken, there is still hope to come down and touch that golden bottom band, and we may still see a big rally starting. But it is not ideal. So we need to watch the price action carefully and see where it takes us. FTSE has broken that green bottom band. That is not good. Obviously, that green is no more. Is it going to come down to touch that blue bottom band together with the red and fill the gap maybe at 79.50 and then rally to the 8,500? So this red broken resistance will be back tested, and then maybe gap fill, maybe it is going to kind of like go below that red support and then rally, and we'll see. DAX is looking terrible, and the reason is very clear. Okay, it wasn't that clear why it reversed, so I'm going to show you. Okay, this was the green bull flag that I had mentioned in the previous videos, right? It came down, it bounced a little bit, but then it penetrated back in. It came down to the golden bottom band, slightly bounced, but then this golden bull flag was broken to the downside. And the reason for the reversal, right? I mentioned in yesterday's on Twitter yesterday. Hindsight is a beautiful thing. I didn't see this reversal or this potential resistance before the reversal, but I was wondering why it reversed after the CPI spike. It's actually this one. This is where it started, the red bottom band, the red top band first touch. This is the second touch. And then after that, it came down pretty hard. Not only that, the red bottom band is also broken, which is a very, very, very bearish thing here for the short term. Really bad, because both bull flags have failed. There is still hope, but there is more downside. Before we go into hope, there is going to be more downside. The green bottom band, so the green top band is here. It's kind of a spin-off channel. If this green bottom band holds, then we may see a bottom out there. And for DAX cash is 17,850, 830. That's like the 800 handle. If it doesn't bounce off that level, then the blue bottom band is coming our way, right? This is a giant potential uptrend, so we will have to watch out for that action. TLT is, look at this, it is breaking out. So rates are falling, right? Bonds are rallying, but markets are coming down. So that's a little bit of a question mark for me, especially for Russell. I tend to think Russell is influenced by the interest rates a lot because these companies are very indebted. And if the interest rate is going down, Russell should be going up, but it's not happening as it stands. Now, ZN, the 10-year note, is breaking that purple resistance or forcing it. Look at this. Then the golden top band will be tested, and we'll see whether we see a reversal and then rally. Of course, that golden top band may be completely ignored. So we'll see. That's a potential resistance. All right, now oil is stubborn, and it is, even though it has broken this green channel to the upside, it's not really coming down. So do we have a kind of another channel here? So can we argue that it is this channel? I don't know, but it's not. I think Brent oil is going to give us a signal, and Brent oil, even though the golden channel is broken, at the back test it's still pushing, and it's also pushing against this green resistance rail. So oil is not giving up, and as I said, to my surprise, this broken support, didn't become as a resistance. So maybe oil really wants to rally again. Yeah, really. It already formed the green downtrend and broke it out. Okay, something like this. It's already broken out. And the last chance was this green standalone resistance, which looks like it is going to be broken. So oil has been a pain in the bum, and I haven't really traded it. Okay, it is very choppy, very sideways action, and it's not really trending. Goes up, comes down, goes down, comes up. So you can see it's trying to penetrate. I mean, it has already gone back into this range. Normally, when these ranges break, they go to the target, come back down for the back test, and then come down again. But that's not happening. So we have to respect what the price is doing. Okay. We have this green top band on natural gas that just held, right? Even though the top band almost, like you can see, it was almost breaking, right? Right, that green top band is holding, even though I thought maybe it is not. Kind of spiked a few ticks, and now it's come down. The green bottom band, excuse me, the golden bottom band is holding as support. And as I said, if we see a bounce and then break, then I think natural gas may really sell off. So, and we have this red uptrend on the July contract, right? So we have to watch it very carefully. And if this green top band is holding, and it is, we may see a big crash all the way to 1.3. So just, I really haven't abandoned my long-term target just yet. Maybe it's wishful thinking, but I'm hoping that it comes to 1.3 at some point and we bet the house on it. Gold, that red broken support got back tested and it's getting back tested one more time. So, and this golden channel is our guidance, and this is very, very important. And on spot on what is it? Futures continuous. It leaves. I mean, this is the worrying bit a little bit because that golden bottom band may get tested one more time at 2300. If it reverses one more time, it will come down to that golden bottom band, and then we may see a rally. So a little bit conflicting here, but look at what silver is doing. Look, I'm going to show you what silver is doing. It just bounced off the blue plus red double support that I showed yesterday. Okay, it just bounced 1, 2, 3 touches on the blue and the red bottom band. Yeah, that red bottom band, perfect bounce. Yeah, it has bounced. That is a double support bounce right now. And what I'm trying to look is here, if it gets to the purple line, becomes a resistance, and then breaks it, that is going to become a long entry. Platinum, this is the spot chart, still struggling, and this is the purple resistance with 3 touches, the red downtrend, the blue downtrend. So if platinum wants to run, it has to go to the blue top band, first break the purple, then blue, and then break it to the upside. But these dips are, it's not really for sure, which is why I'm a little worried about platinum. I hope it follows gold and silver and breaks out of the blue and then finally breaks out of the red. That would target 1075. Last metal is copper, and copper is slowly, it has broken that green bottom band. The only way to save the day or save the week or the month would be basically penetrating back into the green and get out of this black bull flag. That is the only way. That would be the only way. Euro looking terrible now. After the red top band's reversal, we bounced with the CPI, came to the golden resistance, slammed, got completely slammed, and not only that, it has broken this blue support and it has penetrated back into the green. That is bad, really. It's now back testing the blue broken support. Is it going to be able to rally? That is the big question. And US dollar is getting strong here because of this red downtrend. And I'm going to come back to that DXY chart. Pound sterling is the same. The green bottom band is broken after the spike up, CPI spike, and it's come down. The green support is gone, and the golden bottom band is a potential support. So if it holds, we may still see a rally by penetrating back into the green. But this is the last chance, really. If this golden bottom band doesn't hold, then we have more downside. US dollar Japanese yen had bounced off the golden support 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It broke that red and got to a new high. That is not unusual. Initially, it bounced a little bit off the backtest, but then now the red support is broken, which is why I'm going to remove it. What has to happen, or what can happen here, is either it's going to come down, break that golden support for good, which would, I think, trigger the break of that blue as well. But the best option is that it gets to the blue top band and then reverse. And if it gets to the blue top band, the target would be 158.75 or so. And that would be a nice short entry if it gets there. And US dollar index is rallying inside the golden uptrend. Even though initially it broke down with a spike, it's broken up. So it's basically stayed inside the golden uptrend. Tried to break this blue resistance. That was not very reliable, is it? So either way, this looks still bullish, and we can remove this red one. And do we have a kind of a bull flag here? Right, this is what I want to investigate. Yeah, we do have a bull flag here. Yes, very spiky to this and then spike to there, but this red one is a bull flag in the making. So very hard to say whether it can come down and break the golden and red, or is it going to break up and rally? So that will tell us. Aussie couldn't take out that red top band even during the CPI spike. These are unreliable stuff, and it came down, it raised the gains of CPI. Now, very critical is this red little bull flag. Is it going to be broken to the downside? Any move below 65.60 is going to be a short. Yeah, that is going to be very bearish. But if it breaks to the upside, which is 66.75 properly, 66.80, that calls for a long. So the breakout direction is going to dictate where we go next. Very similar to Aussie is Kiwi. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 2 touches there, 5 touches. And if it breaks this black support, then it's game over. That golden resistance is driving the show, is running the show right now. Now, coffee is, we had a bounce, but now it's kind of softens a little bit again. Do we have a little bull flag here? We do. So this is what lines do here. I can see it like a matrix. I sometimes can see it without plotting the lines. But yes, this here is a bull flag. And hopefully the bull flag will be broken to the upside, right? This is where it started, 2 touches on both sides. This is a channel, and hopefully this is the post of the flag, and this is the flag itself, which means that we may come down much harder to come down to the golden bottom band and then rally to 250. So I'm holding the half long, took really good money on that one, the first half. Wheat. So the wheat, excuse me, faked it big time by not breaking that red top band and the green resistance. That green top band and the red, that was a huge fake, came down. Now it's the golden channel, not the perfect channel, but it is what it is. I may argue it is a really beautiful channel. So I'm going to show you. Yeah. All right. Something like this. Well, it's not really beautiful, is it? It is what it is. Right now, I think it is going to try to break out of this golden downtrend. I mean, it has to break without breaking that green support. And if it does, I think we're going to see a rally. And July contract also, you can see here off the double support, that red plus blue. And then we should see a big upside. Soybeans is inside this golden wedge. It's outside of the golden wedge. We may get a back test. I was thinking it's going to test that red bottom band. Maybe it won't. And soybeans, July is the same. The golden wedge is broken. We may get a back test. And finally, maybe it will touch that 1166 and rally. And corn is out of the green bull flag, which is a very positive one after bouncing off the black and red double support. So I'm holding the 465 long, and I'm going to keep on holding it. And I think if you look at it, right, the golden, okay, the blue bull flag is broken. We're inside the red, so the minimum target should be 500 or so, right? That should be 500 or so, hopefully. Yeah. Now, July, excuse me, Sugar July, it has broken that purple. It broke out of the red bull flag, and this is looking obviously very good, but that green top band is, well, more or less 1965. If it holds, we come back down again, at least to backtest that purple broken resistance. And then maybe later on it will break out. But this is a July contract, so it will switch to the next contract soon. Okay. Now we have Bitcoin, and it is very shaky. Okay, very, very shaky here. And wait, did I do? I didn't do cotton, right? But it's cotton that really, yeah, 67 or so. That's the next potential support. I don't have anything to add to that. The golden bull flag is holding, but if it drops below 66,000, that is going to be really bad, in my opinion. Okay, that would be, I can't say for nothing certain, but it would look really bad. So it really has to go to the golden top band and smash that red and golden. That would catapult Bitcoin very, very hard towards 90,000. That will be the one of the biggest breakouts out there. So it's a die, I mean, kill or be killed point here for bulls and bears, really. Bulls have to intervene and they really have to push, or they're going to lose the upper hand and it's going to come down. Ethereum, excuse me, the green bull flag, right? Excuse me, the green spike this year out of the red bull flag, and it may still erase that whole thing and then rally. So BNB, the Binance coin, still trying to go above that golden broken support. And is it going to be able to do that or not? And that is a big question. Coty, broken at red support, no real signs of life here. CAS slightly up. It has to break that green top band. One of the best for relative performance, relative strength. CAS is one of the best. Jasmy again, one of the best, one of the strongest. And we may get a back test on the green and then rally. Chili's is up 5%. It's off the golden support, even though it's not really the perfect support here. But if it breaks that 17, I'm going to be buying Chili's. No, no doubt there. Aave, that blue bear flag is still on, and there is nothing we can do until it breaks. ACH is the same, just taking its time. Long term, still looking okay because of the red bull flags break, and it's backtest, so it's still looking okay. Cardano, not really the best. I don't have much to add on top of yesterday's video. ATA, also not good. Golden and red supports broken. Audio, red channel has to be broken. AVAX, golden bottom band is holding, so we may rally to that golden top band and break. BMEX, that blue support may get and then rally. CKB has broken that red support and it's coming down further. Dash, red support is holding. Data, golden support rail is holding so far. Dogecoin may test the black and then rally. DOT has broken and backtested the golden bear flag, so that's not good. And DYDX has broken that golden bottom band. That is terrible. Yeah. After breaking the red, it has broken also the golden support. So DYDX, maybe, just maybe, it's going to bounce off this golden bottom band, but it still wouldn't really be nice. I mean, it may bounce and rally to the golden top band to form this golden bear flag because this is where it bottomed out, right? But yeah, the last chance would be that green plus golden, which would be at 142 or so. FTM, yeah, has broken the black support and it's not really very positive. GRT, no life. Hive, looking bad. It's almost making new lows. Chainlink may touch that golden bottom band and then rally. Okay. Litecoin slightly up because it's bounced off the red, but it really has to get to the red and then rally. Mana inside the black, so we haven't really broken to the upside. Matic has broken, is breaking that blue support. That is looking really bad. Yeah, that is not a good one because this is a long-term support and it's a huge bear flag that is breaking to the downside. So it could go below the 2023 lows. OM, yeah, still sideways action. PAL may touch that blue bottom band and rally to break out. So careful with PAL, it may really rip. Pepe is forcing this green bottom band. So I'm running out of excuses to call Pepe a bear. And maybe we have this resistance there. So yeah, is it going to rally or not? So, I mean, yeah. But, well, I called Pepe long at 110 and it rallied ultimately, it rallied to 17,000. Sorry, 1,700. From 110, I disregard the number of zeros in front of it. From 110, 120, if you can remember back in February, I called for this run and then it rallied furthermore to that red top band and broke it, but then it's failed so far. Okay, so I'm sure some of you made money on that big one. So that black channel is broken back into PYR, not good. Render is forcing that green support. RSR doesn't look good because of that golden broken channel. Sandbox, no, not really good. SGB, not really good. Even though it has broken that red bull flag, it hasn't really managed to break it. Maybe the red bottom band is this, and we are still inside this red. It's hard to say. And Shiba is kind of trying to bounce off the black bottom band. So if it does, we may see a big rally starting. Solana didn't bounce off the golden internal support. And is it going to form? So let's have a look. That's maybe a bull flag here. I'm going to come closer on the 6 hourly. Let's have a look. Like a little bit of education here, right? In fact, it is trying to form it. And I'm going to put this in green, but obviously it's right there at its limit. Yeah, that blue bottom band. Okay, Sui hasn't, no. Theta looking bad on the daily chart, obviously. That green support is broken. Tia, maybe it's going to bounce off the green. I don't know. But Tia was a huge disappointment for me. Oh, wait a second. This is the flag. Excuse me. Wait a second. There may be something here. Right. Right. It's this one here. Oh. Tia. Hey. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay. 6 hourly chart. Okay. This is where it bottomed out, rallied and corrected. So this is the post of the flag, and this is the flag itself. Is it going to be able to run off this blue bottom band, which is now getting tested, right? So that is what we need for TIA to do. TIA has to run, and do we have also a kind of a downtrend here? It's actually a kind of, yeah, maybe this, yeah. I'm going to put this in golden color, right? So we'll see whether that golden top band, yeah, that golden top band can be broken if TF finds a low here without making a new low, finds a low here, rallies and breaks out. That is, again, that would look very bullish again. So I have given up on TIA, but I just saw something here. Yeah. Uniswap. Okay. Uniswap showing some action here. Is it going to form a kind of a bull flag? That's the question. So I'm going to put this in red, maybe. And Monero is eventually going to break that green top band. And I think it is going to go to 500 from 175. So, yeah, I believe in Monero. Yeah, I don't believe in Ripple because Ripple is not really a coin in the sense like the others, but it is a huge triangle here, and we may break out at some point. But so far, nothing. Tezos looking bad because of that green support and the red downtrend. And finally, the Zcash, which is trying to find a helping hand here from the red and black, even though they are damaged. Terrible action so far. All right, guys, take care. Keep in touch. Bye.